back in. Wait, that's just on me, huh? That ain't gonna work. I'm trying to touch that one area. Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Did You Hear That? Yeah. Henry Jr., Mr. Off Pause.
Mrs. Off Pause, Jessica.
Yeah. So yeah, man. So man, tonight we're gonna be talking about a little bit of crazy stuff. Like, you know what I mean? It's about to be fun. We're about to have fun with something. We about to, we ain't about to make anybody feel left out or exempt. So we don't. Yeah, man. So, you know, the thing that I've been seeing and witnessing on social media is this whole washing thing, this whole how you shower thing. So, hey, check this out, right? So we got a white perspective and we got a black perspective. That's why we got the whole happily married black and white version.
But also a female and a male perspective.
Yeah. And it's the crazier part. I was raised up with no color lines and she was raised with all black folk.
Well, yeah, outside of my immediate family.
Yeah, crazy. So check this out, right? How do you shower? Like, you yourself, how do you shower? I done heard the whole people that only use soap. I done heard people that use washcloths. I've heard people that use. I've not heard about people with loofahs and body wash. That's the one thing that I have not. I've heard wash rags, but I have not heard loofahs in any of these conversations. Like, I don't understand that. So, how do you wash?
You want me to go first?
I don't care. Ladies first.
Well, I use a loofah except for my goodies. I use my hand. Okay. And then so we're going to talk about the rest of, like, the order of operation and everything?
Yeah, we talk about all that. Yeah.
Well, it depends.
Yeah. It's in the order of operation. That's what I'm talking about. So, yeah.
It depends. It depends on what kind of shower it is.
So now so we are at this point now. There's already a difference here in what kind of shower it is, because we only believe in one kind of shower. so we already at See, that's what I'm saying. It's about to get interesting, dog. All right, so yeah, okay, so you got two kinds of showers.
What do you have? Three.
Three kinds of showers.
So you have
three kinds of showers.
You have a shower where it's just a body shower where you're washing your body, like your face and your body. You're not washing your hair.
Okay.
And then you have a shower where you're washing your hair and your body.
Okay.
But then you have the everything shower where you're like exfoliating, shaving, trimming, all of those things.
Oh,
and then
okay.
You're washing, and then you're probably going to wash your hair and everything. So you're doing everything.
Okay. So three kinds of showers. We on that. Okay, so I guess I got two kinds of showers now. Look, I just realized I got two kinds of showers now. Come on, man. Y'all don't. This some honest shit. If you don't shave your shit, man, you can't tell me you niggas walk around here with dirty ass, hairy nuts. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't. I mean, you might not cut it bald, but you can't tell me, bro. I'm being honest. You can't tell me this ain't some honest shit. So okay. So with that being said, so all three showers, do you operate with the same loofah and hand on the private parts?
Well, yeah.
Okay, so now that's her perspective. I've heard white people say they use just soap and all that. Black people say they use wash rags. I only use a wash rag, and I use it that time when I'm like, I gotta do the under my armpits because I gotta do something real quick. Like, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I gotta go from one not like one extreme to another extreme, but something where it's like, okay, I gotta run out and do this real quick, but I don't want to stink, but I'm only gonna be out for like an hour and a half. You see what I'm saying? 2 hours max. You see what I'm saying? Something like that. That's the only time I really use a wash rag. And then I still put the soap under my arms, straight off the body wash. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's the one. So then now when I take a shower, I pretty much take the loofah, put the soap on the loofah. I wash from here all the way down. I wash down. Like, I start in the middle of my chest, underarms, I wash all the way down to my feet. Wash my feet. I'm done with that loofah. Now I rinse the soap and all that out of there. That's what I'm saying. That's why nobody's talking about using a loofah. Everybody's talking about either using a wash rag or just a soap.
Well, because some people, it can be that loofahs it has been said that loofahs can harbor more bacteria, but that's if they don't dry. Like, I think if it's not, if they don't dry. Because rags can harbor bacteria too if they don't dry.
Right.
Like, if you can't use the same rag forever. Like,
right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So just like you can't use the loofah forever. Like, you do have to replace them, like, frequently.
Right. So, yeah, so I was like, but then, like, so then after that, then I put the shampoo on my head, and then I take the face wash and put it on with my hands, and then I wash the shampoo off.
Yeah.
And then just rinse everything. That's how I basically shower. So when people say they wash their face first and then they wash the rest of their body, how do you see the rest of your body if you wash your face first? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you miss it when you got all this soap and shit in your face. You know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't you, if you're gonna wash your face, why wouldn't you, like, because I used to do this too. Like, I would cut my hair and then I would put like the soap in or the face wash shit on my face, like dry, like soap, like that type, and let that sit on my face while I'm showering. And then when I get finished showering, I wash my hair and get it all off. But I've never really, I don't know.
But also, like, some people will say that they'll rinse their hair first and then wash their body because the products that's in your shampoo is going on your body too. And depending on what's in it, you want to wash it off.
Right.
But you don't. But yours is all the same.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Hey, bro, listen to me, family, when I say this. They have body wash that is shampoo and body wash, bro. Like, you can wash your ass and your face with the same shampoo. Not the same utensil, but the same soap material. Right, yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but I've never, my loofah's done after I hit my neck. Like, after I hit my neck, I wash all the way down, I'm done. Like, I never... Yeah, I never thought. I just found out I just got 2 showers. I take 2 showers now. 2 kinds of showers. Oh, shit. Cause but hey, you remember the one time though? I was exfoliating with just soap when I had poison ivy.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I had that poison ivy shit, bro. I didn't even know they had this soap, man. They got this soap, just one side is so scratchy. It's like scratchy as shit. Then the other side is smooth as hell, man. You can like, it's some good shit though. But yeah, that's the really only time I didn't use anything other than the soap. Like, cause yeah. So yeah, I was thinking about that. Yeah, but man, that's crazy, man. Like, so I don't know what's your opinion on that. So my thing is, it's I don't know. I guess nobody said anything about a loofah, but everybody's saying they either use a wash rag. Not saying you don't have to use a wash rag the same amount of times. It's not. We're not talking about none of that. We're not talking about the amount of times you use something or any of that. We're talking about what you use.
Right. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
yeah.
So that's my opinion. That's our opinion on that. So yeah, you might have an opinion and shit. Hit us up. Put comments in the videos, man. We go back and watch them anyway. We go back and look at the comments anyway because we don't comment while we're doing it because there's no point. We'll shout out in person, like personally. If you don't like cousin, what's going on, cousin? Like Scotty the Body. Like, so you see what I'm saying? So yeah, it's like we get in the comments and look back. So if it's something y'all want to talk about, man, let's talk about it. Like, cause I want to know, did you hear that? Like, man, like, yeah, I heard that. Like, shit, people still using wash rags to get in the shower. Like, in a stage of loofahs. These motherfuckers is 99 cents. Even if you want to go buy 5 of these some bitches, man, you good.
Yep.
Like, you can use that for a week. Go throw that motherfucker. If you don't feel comfortable, go throw that loofah away in 1 week. I guarantee you it ain't gonna really be that bad. Like, real shit. Like, yeah, so yeah, think about that, man. But yeah. So man, yeah. So I don't know if y'all wanna I'm gonna just pause y'all. I'm gonna just pause all this not talking about using a loofah. Like, that's what I need to do. I need to pause. They're like, I need to put that on pause. Like, why pause for a minute, everybody? Why ain't we talking about a loofah? Like, since everybody talking about wash rags and no hands, like it's a different age. This the internet age.
Right. Yep.
Why ain't we using loofahs? Whatever you want to call, they is loofahs, right?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the right things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I be having to check with her sometimes because I be on my own shit sometimes. I really do.
And they have different kinds of loofahs too. Like, they have the kinds we use, but then they also have like the ones that are rougher for exfoliating and stuff. But yeah,
Milka, what?
yeah, they're like made out of different materials. Yeah,
That's crazy. See, that's what I'm saying, man. I'll be learning all kind of stuff on here, man. You pay attention, you might learn something. So I be talking about. Yeah, so yeah, man, on that we gonna go ahead and put that on pause real quick and figure out if we're gonna add loofahs to this conversation. If we ain't adding loofahs, we can keep it moving then. But yeah, so okay. Other than that, next thing. We move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
All right. Discipline. How do you discipline me? Now this was crazy. Me and Marcus, man. Me and my nephew-in-law Marcus, man. We was talking about this on the phone, man. Well, yeah. We was talking about this on the phone, man. And it was about discipline, man. Like, we got kids, man. And I'm gonna be honest with you. My little girl Queen, I think I done whooped her one time in about 7 years.
Yeah.
Maybe. And I think it was a hit on her hand, like, pow! And I felt bad in the son bitch. But she do shit. Where she deserved to get a whooping. Like, at least some kind of physical something. I'm not saying I physically want to just beat my baby ass. I'm not saying that at all. But it's some shit where just should be something physical should happen to this little girl. But it never does. Like, shoot. I can't win. Like, yeah, so, but me, and you know this, my whole family know this. We used to get our ass beat with whatever she could grab. On some coming out the shower with the clear, when we used to have landlines, it was the clear phone cord. I'm talking about coming out the shower soaking ass wet with one of those, bro. Like, we used to get abused, basically. We used to get abused. But, like, we couldn't call Children Protective Services because now you got to make it to the phone. That's a problem. Like, that's what this this new generation and me and her. This would make our relationship different than everybody else's. We was raised on complete opposite sides of the spectrum on everything except for what we was raised around. She was raised around black folks. I was raised around black folks. I was also raised around white folks because most of my three of my stepmoms are white. Two of my two stepmoms are white. You see what I'm saying? So I was raised around white people and black people. So I didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? But she was raised around white people and black people. You see what I'm saying? But that's about the only similarity. Other than that, because her discipline was... How was your discipline, babe?
I mean, when I was little, I got spankings.
No, we talking about... That's what I'm saying. I don't feel like you should use an object to discipline your child. I just don't feel that way. I feel like in this time, there's a different way to do it. Like, even if... Okay, here's the one. I feel like you can paddle your child. Like we used to get done in school. I feel like that's completely legal.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that would be rather than your child is doing all this and you hitting hands, arms, feet, legs, everything. No, I'm trying to teach you a lesson. I'm not trying to torture, to basically just brutally beat your ass.
Right.
No, we're gonna line your ass up like we did in goddamn school, and we're gonna paddle the shit out of your ass for depending on what your offense is. Will determine how many of these swacks your ass gonna take.
Well, see, this is where we differ. This is where we've always differed.
Yeah.
Because I don't. So yes, I was given physical discipline, and I'm not saying that harmed my upbringing in any negative way. I'm not saying that it affected it positively either. But I also believe with my kids that me explaining to them why the way they're behaving is unacceptable, and understanding that because they're exhibiting that behavior, they lose a privilege. Now, some people don't see it that way. Like, they feel like certain behaviors warrant a physical discipline. Yeah. And in some cases, possibly yes, because if the behavior is harmful, allowing them to understand the repercussions of that behavior by What?
You know what? On some real shit, and this is just me being honest. Queen, I think if I actually just grabbed her and just actually like and I think that would break her goddamn heart.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I could physically discipline her.
Yeah.
Like I don't like with a belt type shit. Like or spanking or hitting her on her hand, smacking on her ass. I don't think I could physically do that because I feel like physically I could verbally discipline her. If that makes sense, and she feels the same as me. I feel the same. Like I feel bad. I done made her cry for me just talking to her.
Yeah, yeah, and again, I still differ because there were times that I disciplined King with physical discipline, but I felt like I had to do that as a mother to a boy because I needed him to respect me.
Right.
But now I recognize that I don't have to do that. Like right now, and I really can't do that because King is going to be at one point stronger than me, and right now he's 10 years old and he's 4'10" and he's 114 pounds.
Yeah, at 10.
At 10. So
yeah, at 10.
My thing was for me and my comfort level of parenting him and Queen, I try my best to explain why their behavior is unacceptable. And if their behavior repeats, then their discipline is longer. So their discipline, their restriction from their privilege is longer
right.
based on if it's repeat behavior.
Right. But see, that's what I'm saying with Queen. I feel like with Queen, I could talk to her and discipline her in the same manner as me physically disciplining her. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? And I think I would get a better result because now I'm going to talk to her and ask her what the fuck just happened.
Right.
Like, what the fuck was that? Like, come here. What was that? Like, explain what just happened to me. Like, what did you just do? What, like, I that's how I talk to her. And you see what I'm saying? So it's like a different level, like, of, because she already cried before she even get there. And I'm like, I don't care about you. I'll tell her that. I don't care about the emotions. We move off of logic. I don't care about your emotions right now. Why did you do that? Or I'd be like, or I tell her, like, I tell her, hey, I understand. Deal with that real quick. And she'll stand there and I give her 3 to 5 seconds. Because I'm going to teach her that's all you need is 3 to 5 seconds to process right now. Because in a life or death situation, you need 3 to 5 seconds to process. That's it. That's all you need in a life or death. So if I get her used to processing that fast, then when a life or death situation happens, she won't even think about it. She'll already be processing in 3 seconds. Bang, 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 bang. Okay, that's going down over there. That's going situational awareness. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm teaching her. But at the same time, I tell her, okay, process those emotions. Now, what the fuck was that?
Sometimes kids will exhibit behaviors that are unacceptable because they want attention. So a lot of times kids are acting a certain way because they just want attention, and then if the only attention you're getting from them is more physical discipline, then they're going to exhibit, or they're going to associate that type of behavior from other people and make it attention and think it's acceptable attention.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And we be talking about this all the time. People confuse love with attention. Mm-hmm. Those are 2 totally separate things. Love is not attention. Attention is not love.
Right.
People confuse those 2 on a daily basis. Millions of people can do it. I've seen it. I've witnessed it on a regular basis. People witness those 2. So you understand. But yeah, so that's so okay, last topic real quick. Yeah, we got about last topic. Yeah. That's sweet. So that rolls right into the next thing we want to talk about. Have you heard about this? Did you hear this? There's kids getting plastic surgery.
Yeah, so there are parents that are allowing their kids, like under 18-year-old kids, to get plastic surgery to stop or prevent bullying. And I actually saw videos of kids where You know, if they had like the Dumbo ears that stick out, you get your ears clipped. You know, rhinoplasties, even having facelifts and adjustments to their face to make them more socially acceptable so that they won't be bullied. Or if they had been bullied, they allow their kids to have plastic surgery. And I mean, obviously, like as if an 11-year-old wants to go get a rhinoplasty, their parents have to consent to that. Like you can't make decisions like that as a child. So why would we even allow them?
All right, so can't even blame the kids. I blame you fucking parents, man. I blame the parents. How are you raising your kid?
Right.
That if somebody do not put their hands on them, what they say don't matter.
Right. Yeah.
Real shit. Like you asked Queen, when does something matter? When do you physically have to respond to something? And she went to when somebody puts their hands on me. Correct. When they say something, it doesn't matter. Because I said, Queen, do you love yourself? Yes, I do. Well, why are you worried about what they say about it? Are you happy with what you're doing? Are you happy with you? Like I tell wifey, you can ask wifey. She'll put something on. She'll be like, babe, how does it look? I'll be like, I like it, but how do you feel about it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel? Like, because you the one that got to wear it. You the one that got to deal with it.
Well, and that all that's true. But the part that I think that in those situations that they're missing beyond all of that is that the kids are still growing. Like, yeah. So, and then that was one thing we talked about with the bullying in general, and then even about cyberbullying, is you have to teach your kids. You should, as a parent, teach your kids to love themselves, so it doesn't matter what anybody else says.
Right.
Like, it shouldn't matter. I was bullied I was made fun of. I wouldn't say I was bullied. I was made fun of because I wore glasses and I had braces and I was a nerd and I was a teacher's pet and I liked to learn and people made fun of me for that. But I'm the one laughing now because I'm the one with a successful job and a successful life and I'm happy with who I've become. So that's what should matter, not because somebody doesn't like the shoes you're wearing or the style of clothes that you're wearing or whatever.
So I never understood, and like this, so I was telling her too, I never understood why you give a fuck about what somebody says about you that cannot touch you.
Yeah. They
don't have your number to get in contact with you. None of that. It's just what they typed in a goddamn computer, and you mad about that? Like, nigga, I don't care about none of that. I'm a more physical, upfront motherfucker. You can ask Sweetie, you can ask anybody I fuck with. I got everybody's number. I don't play this internet shit.
Right.
Like, I use it for what it's used for. Advertising.
Yo, and networking.
I don't play this internet shit. It's a couple groups I was in. I'll drop a picture in there. Like the one group I was in, we ain't gonna talk about it. I dropped a picture in there, and some dude came in there talking shit. I didn't even reply to the comment. Block, delete. That's it. I ain't got. Why do I care about what you say or think about me? I used to tell my homeboy at work, man, it's 4 or 5 motherfuckers I care about. But really, because it was always please a woman thing with him, and I'm like messing with my wife. I've learned that there are specific women in my life that I care about. You see what I'm saying? As long as they're happy, I could care how any other female on this planet feels. Period. I have specific males in my life. And as long as they're happy, I could give a fuck how any other male on this planet feels. I don't care. Like, and that's why I'd be like, I never understood the whole cyberbullying. When we talked about that, like when it first came out, we were like, cyberbullying?
But see, the part that...
What do you mean?
But see, the reason why it's harder for us to understand is because we grew up before internet. So...
Yeah, we grew up in that physical age.
So it's
about to get physical.
Yeah, and it was hard. It was more embarrassing and traumatizing when you got made fun of in front of people on the playground or at the park or at the bus stop. You know, that's because you had to see those people every single day.
Yeah.
But now, because that community of that event now is shifted to online.
Right,
so now, instead of you being at the bus stop, people ain't at the bus stop. They remote learning. So now they're...
Instead of 25 people watching. Now it's 10 million people watching and commenting on it.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
But then it shouldn't matter because, like you said, you don't know those people. That's why it mattered to us when we were growing up because we seen those people every single day.
Yeah. Every time they see you,
matter.
they gonna remind your ass like, boy, yesterday, boy, he got in your ass.
Right. That's why it's harder. I think that's why it's harder for us to even, it mattered to us then.
Yeah, like,
but also you handle situations differently. Like you just duked it out, and then
you didn't talk. You did not say or talk or do none of that to people that would put their hands on you. Like if you couldn't, like I couldn't, like when we was growing up, I couldn't over the internet talk shit to her if we didn't plan on seeing each other. Because we didn't know each other. You know what I'm saying? Because if we knew each other, that's the only way you would talk to me disrespectful because we were going to bump into each other sooner or later. So now it's like a 7-year-old boy in Korea can talk shit to you.
Yeah, or it could be a bot. You know what I mean? That ain't even a real person.
Or a bot. Yeah, you ain't.
I seen a video today
Here we go.
that you shared that said 1/3 of the internet traffic is fake.
Yes.
It's all AI computer
from phone forms. Phone
forms.
forms.
Yeah.
Look up phone forms. Real shit. If you think we joking, look up phone forms.
And they have like thousands of phones, and they said they take all the batteries out, hook all the motherboards together, and hook those to a computer that controls all of everything. The phones at the same time. So they could be Twittering and Instagramming and all of that all at the same time.
Yeah. Look it up.
Millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of activity from thousands of phones that's ran by an algorithm in a computer.
One computer. And look it up. Phone forms. Think we playing.
And they use those things for other things like trading.
They got so you know how people be going viral? That's because they pay a phone former.
Yeah.
That's what they do. They pay a person that has a phone form because I even looked at it as $2,500. You can pay somebody $2,500 to run a phone form and they will blow your ass up.
Yep.
They will blow your shit up.
That's why I think sometimes we'll hear somebody go viral and you don't hear nothing else.
You don't hear nothing else about it.
If it's organic viral, then that virality is gonna continue because it's organically.
Yep. Just think about it. Just think about all the shit that went viral and you never heard nothing else from them. Like for example, now this is the one example I can tell you that went viral. That's just a success. Like DC Young Fly. Like I remember I used to watch him long ass time ago. Like you see what I'm saying, and that's natural shit. You see what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of right now viral shit. Like I'm viral for this because this is what's viral. Like it's not the viral is making them instead of them making the viral. If that makes sense.
Well, and also, this is the last thing we can talk about is that's because the type of social media that's popular now. Because on Twitter, not on Twitter, I'm sorry, on TikTok, it's like you're fed that it's like less of you searching for information like you do on YouTube versus it feeding you information based on your algorithm of when the last time you were on there.
Right. So
it's like. And then the click rates and everything are different, like how they.
Right. Okay, I'm with you.
Yeah, so it's different.
Yeah, I know. I'm not on those others. We getting on them other systems as soon as we sit down and really sit down and start moving like that. But we ain't done that yet. But yeah,
we just use that to send them to YouTube. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
we'll put clippets on there.
So yeah, man, we'll see y'all next week on another episode, man. Oh yeah. Quick credit tip. Quick credit tip. If you want to build your credit, right, you call your bank or your financial institution, and you ask them what's the minimum you can deposit to get a secured credit card. You go get you a secured credit card. You use that like a regular credit card, like a regular debit card.
Yep.
Or no, like a regular credit card, but it's still your money, but you're still using it like a credit card. Like you still pay the bill off. Because it's gonna be a credit card, but if you default, it's not gonna go against you because it's your money.
Right.
It's just gonna take your money, like if that makes sense. But still, long as you make the payment, it's gonna increase your credit score. But if you don't make the payment, it's gonna take from your balance.
Yep.
You understand? That's what it is.
And it's secured because you've deposited the actual cash to secure that amount, versus the unsecured, which is the traditional credit cards.
Yes.
That have the interest rates attached.
Yes. Stupid ass 25%. Stupid. It's illegal.
No.
Hey, you signed that contract though. So yeah, man, that's the tip for the night, man. Y'all have a great one, man. Y'all stay dangerous out there, man. Well, look, I gotta sit back because I gotta say this so the camera can see it. And you already know what it is, man. We on pause over here. We lady, cause it's day night in the city. I said we lady, cause it's day night in the city. I said we lady, cause it's day night
in the city.
Yeah, we on pause over here.
I can't say that.